Question about this redistricting thing that was in the paper. Apparently you were consulted. What's your thought on it?
Well, I think that these guys have done a great job of trying to advance the whole, they experienced it. They went through it this time. They found out what the flaws were of the current system, and they're trying to advance a better way. And I think that they are, I think it's great what they've done. I think that they are advancing the cause of freedom and democracy, and I would like to hear people's reasons why they won't support it, because it's time for change.
So you're supporting it, though.
Yeah, and look, understand that you can pick apart any proposal, all right? And I'm sure that there'll be plenty of people to pick apart the details. And I just ask people to be constructive in the way that they do it. If you don't like a particular piece of the proposal, then offer a better idea. But the construct that they've put forward is been one that's been vetted in this legislative process since 2005. And it's improved every time. It's been tried to accommodate different points of view, and let's hope that we can get some leadership behind changing this process. And I commend all of the legislators that are bringing this forward right now. They are true champions of freedom and democracy, and we need to celebrate what work they've done so far.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a real quick question about House Bill 194? There's talk about repeal and then replacing it. Do you have an opinion of whether it's legal to reenact parts of it while the referendum is still in place?
What I've asked them to do is repeal it, and that if they can come to some consensus on a bipartisan basis, that enacting new legislation would be fine. But again, that would require everybody working together to build consensus around some of the issues that have been in conflict. And if you do that, there's nobody left to fight about it.
Everybody,
to solve the problem,
including the people behind the referendum, not just Democrats in the General Assembly.
I would think that those are all sort of the same people.
Would they have to pull that off the ballot? I mean, if it's repealed, is it still on the ballot unless they pull the referendum?
If it's repealed, there would be no need for the referendum, and it would be pulled from the ballot then, because what would you be repealing?
Well, they say they want to leave it on there anyway, just to send a message that, people don't like the idea.
Well, to do that would cost the taxpayers over $1 million. Just in advertising alone that you would have to spend for the ballot initiative. I don't think it's worth wasting $1 million of taxpayer dollars when you have needs in healthcare and education and so forth for those resources just to prove a point. That to me seems wasteful.
Would you fight it then?
Well, here's the thing, is in my point of view, and we've walked through this before, that if they repeal it, then there would be nothing to repeal. All right, so I would see it as something that should not be put on the ballot at that point in time. I guess somebody could sue, but let's walk through the logic here. You would be suing to put something back on the ballot so you could convince Ohio voters to vote it down and repeal it. That doesn't make any sense at all. You would have won, and so accept your victory and try to save the taxpayers a lot of time, effort, and trouble, as well as cost in the process. Let's try to find solutions to solve problems in Ohio rather than always trying to find a new reason to pick a fight.